Tom and Johnny. Tommy?
We are ready to get it rolling here at the Coliseum. The fans are ready. The players are ready. This ought to be a good series. This is what this man waited for. It's what he came back for. Michael returned for the NBA playoffs for a chance to win a world championship. And this is step number one tonight. Let's take a look back at the series. Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets. They're at the Hive. They've been going nuts here all day. Here we go. Bulls lead the all-time 24-6. First playoff meeting between these two teams.
Well, talk about a big-time deal. Tommy rallies all over the place.
Oh,
big time as we look at the starting lineups.
No surprises for the Bulls. Kukoc, Pippen, Purdue in the middle, Armstrong and Jordan. For the Hornets, Johnson and Wingate at the forwards, Mourning in the middle, and Muggsy Bogues, the guy we're really going to watch early on, and Hersey Hawkins. Now our sharp spotlight players, sharp UCAM spotlight players for the Bulls. Scottie Pippen, about 21.5 and 8 rebounds, but he does so many other things. And for the Hornets, Larry Johnson, almost 19 points and 7 rebounds. These two guys guarded each other a little bit in the ball game last Saturday at the United Center, and they had a little fun with each other. We'll see how it changes as the NBA playoffs come on us. Alan Bristow, head coach of the Charlotte Hornets, much maligned head coach of the Hornets. A lot of people here saying that we'll see how he does. Our officials this evening, Billy Oakes, Hugh Evans, and Joe DeRosa, and I think just about everybody in this place is on their feet, John.
They're ready for action.
Will Purdue comes out in the middle. They got their towels here. Alonzo Mourning is way away from the center for the jump. He'll come up in the middle. Both teams with their black shoes on this evening as well.
And the Bulls always go to those black shoes.
Now David Wingate, everybody's got the black shoes. Wingate and Tony Kukoc trying to fight for position. Tony was there, and that's what Billy Oakes is saying. Don't step in front of him. See if Wingate does. Just as the ball's thrown up, see if he doesn't jump in front of him. Nope. It's tapped, and Wingate goes back to get it. Bogues with it on the wing. Goes down for Mourning. BJ comes over to help. Now Scotty there. Mourning lost it, got it back. A triple team had it blocked away, and BJ will take it. Kid brings it down to Scotty, who's posting up with Wingate. Pass to Tony inside. Will for the slam. Couldn't get it. Scotty with a rebound. Out to BJ. He'll take the tray, and the kid hits it.
Bingo. He's been there before. Pip with a nice rebound. I don't know if Will got some body contact on that or not.
It was interesting to see Alonzo Mourning come over to help, and to see Will go right to the basket for the dunk. Bogues comes into the lane. Short, but a foul called. B.J. Armstrong will pick up the personal foul, and Muggsy will go to the line.
This is one thing you do not see Muggsy do too often, and that is go all the way to the hole with the shot. Normally he'll come in, throw it to one of the big guys, pitch it out to the corner.
Little guy hits the first. I talked to him before the game, and he said, I said, how do you get a behind the knee bone bruise? He said, I jumped, and when I landed, the two bones collided. He said, I got about the size of a dime bruise.
Now look at the pressure they put down here in the back. There's something we haven't seen. The Bulls should blow right by this.
Michael stops, free throw line inside. Tony for the slam.
Michael with a great pass. He drew double coverage. Looks like he might get that all night, but the Bulls with the hand of the ball is in the hand of Scotty, Michael, or Kukoc. They can really do something with it.
Johnson backs in against Tony. Comes up short. Well, it looked like it went in. I thought Mourning touched it, but it does drop in. So the Bulls with a 1-point lead as Michael posts up. Tries to get Hawkins off of him. MJ backs off. Baseline jump shot is good for Michael.
His first basket in a long time in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a good point. Muggsy goes down the lane, gives it off. Larry Johnson put it up, got his own tip. Comes back up inside and hits.
Larry Johnson Johnson just going strong to the boards. This is one thing that the Bulls cannot do, is give up the offensive rebounding.
Scotty goes to the basket, couldn't get it, but a foul on Alonzo Mourning.
Wingate chased him all the way down the court, bumping and banging, and you're right, Alonzo Mourning picks it up. As you put pressure on Pip, you put it on Tony, put it on Michael, they're going to go right up with it. There he's chasing him, bumping him around, then he goes on up over Zoe.
Pip hits the first. That little confrontation between Wingate and Pippen started, and now the official talking to him saying he pointed to Wingate and Pippen. Hugh Evans just did and said, knock it off. As it started at the other end, now it started at this end down here on the rebound.
Right center runway. And everybody came to stop him.
So the Bulls with a 3-point lead now. Just a couple minutes into the first period. Wingate on top. Hawkins goes down, finds Alonzo Mourning. Wingate from about 19 hits, and it's a big shot for them. If he can hit that,
absolutely.
That hurts the Bulls trying to double team. Scotty goes down again, had it knocked away, and again he'll go to the free throw line. Gives us a chance to welcome our affiliate Jones Intercable and the viewers in Matson, Illinois, and for me to say hello to Chucky Feltus. Got a new heart, all the guys from the Father's Day out. Chucky, glad you're back, partner.
Oh, that's great. Happy birthday to Jim Kendrick Saturday, too. I'm glad I'm not there to be with him going around town. Pip misses a free throw.
Scotty's second one. And I tell you, John, if he can continue to penetrate like that, it's going to cause big-time problems for Charlotte. They got to figure out a way to slow him down.
Did you notice not one of our guards brought the ball up the floor yet?
Right. I think they want to keep Muggsy away from all the chance to give the Bulls pressure.
Right.
Scotty comes down again to help and comes over to get the rebound, had it tipped away. Down the floor, Michael. And Hersey Hawkins will be called for the hand check. Series recap on the season. Both teams score about the same. Bulls shoot a little bit better. Hornets go to the line a lot more. And the three-pointers a little better for the Bulls. Crowd's a little upset. Larry Johnson and Scottie Pippen now get into a little shoving match at the other end. Tony looks down low, finds MJ. Starts to back, fades, and couldn't get it. Tony lost the rebound to Alonzo Mourning. 10-8, Bulls with the lead as Bogues brings it down the floor. Scotty comes over to double team, and that's the shot they're giving up. The three from David Wingate. He's hit two of those now, John.
He's got to take it, and he has made it. We'll see if he can. The pressure on him is such that he'll take that shot all the time.
Michael with a post up. Mourning comes over to help, and a foul, a holding call on Hersey Hawkins.
That's the second on Hersey Hawkins, and as usual, their head coach strolls down to the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
Alan Bristow, non-shooting foul, but they got 4.
So with 8:51 left in the first period, the Bulls will be in the penalty from here on out. Michael, cross court, finds Tony going to the basket, missed the dunk, got it blocked.
Got hammered.
Bogues brings it across the timeline. Scotty over to help out again. Larry Johnson comes in with a left hand, couldn't get it, gets his own rebound, throws that up, and he's fouled. Tony Kukoc picks up the personal foul.
That's another offensive rebound that they got back on the end. Michael goes for the steal, and he comes on in. He shoots it short, but he goes right back up over everybody, and Tony commits the foul.
Hornets lead it by a couple now, and he'll get one more.
I thought Tony got hammered on that play.
Yeah, when he went to the basket, yeah. Charlotte leads it by 3 now as the Bulls bring it across the timeline. Tony on the right side. Michael comes across, posts up, spin move, and he kisses it off the glass.
4 for MJ. Quick movement again. You haven't seen a Bulls guard bring that ball up the court. Tony brought it up the last time.
Wingate pops out. Hersey Hawkins goes out to get it. Scotty comes over to help again. This time BJ came down. Mourning with the jump ball. Michael again with a post up, fades. This time it's off. Tony right there for the rebound. Put it up. Muggsy took it away. MJ holds on, finds BJ for a tray.
Yes, sir. Offensive rebound for the Bulls. BJ's got 2 long threes, and we are tied at 15.
Wingate looking for somebody to get it to. Now Johnson posts up again. Here comes Scotty over to help. Little touch pass along Hornets for the slam.
David Wingate's been a star so far for this ball club.
Michael again posts up, gets it down there. Mourning comes over to help. Tony fades out, takes the jumper. That's off. And you'd rather see Tony maybe try and create, go to the basket a little bit. Muggsy had it kicked away. They'll get a fresh 24 on the clock. On the baseline, Dyro Joyner, what's up?
All right, guys, if you're wondering about Michael Jordan shooting at the Coliseum for the first time, he came into the Coliseum at about 10 minutes to 11 this morning for a shoot-around. So Michael Jordan right now is 2 for 4 on the day. We'll see how he fares as the game goes on.
.7:02 left first period. Hornets lead the Bulls 17-15, John.
Well, there's Phil Jackson talking to his troops. We've had a good game here. 7:02 to go. The Hornets, you got to get through that emotional burst at the beginning. The Bulls seem to have done that now, so we'll see if they settle back and play.
Early on, both teams have taken 10 shots. Charlotte has made 1 more. As Muggsy Bogues takes it on the inbounds pass. Lonzo Mourning goes down low. Hersey Hawkins will get a single screen. Mourning will take the 16-footer.
They may try to do that to open up. Now he's taking 2 long shots.
Scotty started to penetrate. Now gets it away. Goes down to Tony. With Larry Johnson on him. Back to Michael. Shot clock at 10 as MJ looks to make a move. Comes inside, goes to the bucket, couldn't get it. Will and Alonzo Mourning. Loose ball and a jump ball.
And Mike looked like he got hammered again going to the hole. So no freebies here in the playoffs. Watch me go up here, take it to the hoop, and
Alonzo Mourning was trying to draw the charge on MJ.
All right, watch Muggsy breaking out quick. Fast break again, off the tip.
Johnson will take it back there. 19-15, Hornets with the lead. Coming up on the halfway point of the first period. Hersey Hawkins tries to get open and again. What they want to do is go down low and see what's there, and he threw it away. And finally, BJ is going to bring it up for the first time. There's Scott Burrell, injured Charlotte Hornet, a big part of their defensive effort. And a foul. Muggsy Bogues got him with a hand check. Well, BJ will get a couple free throws. Johnny, with 6:04 left in the quarter, that's a big deal for the Bulls.
It is. Of course, the tension gets a little tighter. The Bulls have been taking it to the basket real good, and have come out of it now here at the 6:04 mark, shooting free throws. BJ with 2 shots from the field. He's got 6 points. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good average, I would say, as the kid now with 7.
Nobody really talked about B.J. Armstrong. They talked about stopping Michael and Pippen, and then the next was Tony. The kid gets open. They want to double with his man. He'll make him pay all night.
And it's a 2-point Charlotte lead now as Bogues will bring it across the timeline, gives it back to Larry Johnson. A little point forward now. Muggsy Bogues may go over and set a screen. Now he pops out. One of the plays they have is he'll go over and set a screen for Mourning. Outside, and a reach foul called against the Bulls. Who's it on? Scotty. Reached in as Larry Johnson gets it down low. BJ comes across. Alonzo for a 3. Larry Johnson over the back.
Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Joe DeRosa called that on Tony Kukoc. Larry Johnson came over
right over his back. Tony's blocking the man out. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Corey Blunt gets up. Here comes Robert Parrish again. Now, they've talked about going with a big lineup, and that's what they're going to do. Robert Parrish will come in now, and Hersey Hawkins leaves, and they're going to go with a very big lineup here with Charlotte. As soon as Corey Blunt got off the bench.
You better get out and run on this team.
Bogues gets it right back. Mourning with a post up. Will Perdue trying to deny. Mourning. Rolls it in. Well, they seem like friendly rims. 21-17 now. Michael had it knocked away. Good defense by David Wingate. Bogues wanted to get it inside to Larry Johnson. Scotty trying to cut him off and deny the ball, and Scotty's done a good job of that. Now the lob inside. Johnson gets the roll again. And it's 23-17 in favor of Charlotte. Phil wants a timeout. 4:59 left in the first, and the Hornets have the lead.
Bulls, Hawks, Sounds, Sports Channel, what fans want.
For the best selection of Bulls hats, t-shirts, jackets, and other NBA merchandise, visit the official Bulls team shops at any one of the Chicagoland Carson Pirie Scott stores. 4:59 left first period. Hornets lead at 23-17, and Johnny, good battle going on.
Yeah, down low. Now look at this. Pip is fronting him. Now you can't get the entry on the side. You've got to go to the middle. Now Larry gets him on his hip. The entry comes from the top, and then you've got just a little fake and a layup underneath, and good work on getting the ball down low.
Inside Charlotte's doing the job. 12-4. Luke Longley, Bill Winnington. Now the Bulls counter. How about this? Longley, Winnington are both in. Now the Bulls have done this all year at times, Johnny, or at least in the second half of the year. I don't know how much Charlotte has done this.
Yeah, we'll see if Alonzo Mourning can go and help out and be the rover. I don't think so with Billy out there on the baseline.
Pip with it on the right side. On top, BJ. Winnington pops out. Now Mourning's got to come out and stay with him. Michael with a long deuce. Rattles in. MJ with 8 points now. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. Robert Parrish posting up. Gets it down there with Winnington on him. Starts to back in, and a foul called on Bill Winnington with, they say, both hands in his back.
That's the one thing that you can't do on the cheap. He does not like to go to the middle that much. He'll take a dribble, but then he likes that high fadeaway going to the baseline. And the Bulls are in foul trouble now themselves, so they put Robert Parrish to the line. They want Wingate out of here. He's bleeding, so they've got to get him out of the game, or they got a bandage up over his sleeve, or what'll they decide here?
So they put a he's got a little wristband on there, but he's got to take the wristband off. You can see the blood on his shorts. Just down a little bit lower. See, there's the blood on his shorts.
Del Curry gets the call here, and this is the guy we were talking about, Del Curry.
Boy, he can kill you, can he? They tried to put that little thing on there, the wristband on there, before anybody could see it.
Yeah, that was just to cover it. It wasn't to stop it.
Right. Oh, yeah. They want to keep him in the game. Chiefs got some playoff time, hasn't he, John?
Yes, sir.
178 games, about 16 points, 10 rebounds. Mourning came over the back. It's out of bounds. Bulls ball.
All right, get down the court, guys, the big guys.
24-19 Hornets with the lead. 4.5 remains. Luke posting up with Parrish on him. Luke spins that rolling hook, and it just wouldn't fall down. He practiced that a lot before the game, and it was going in. Muggsy Bogues with it on the wing. Parrish out high to set the screen roll. Curry turns and looks. Johnson with Scotty on him. Luke over to help. Mourning makes the move. Walk. Throws it up short. Got his own rebound. In the lane. Runs into Luke.
Our centers cannot play defense like this. They go wherever they want to. 2 fouls in a row now. Alonzo Mourning got the ball back. They've got to pick up the intensity on this. Now here's the shot missed. Nobody blocks out. They go there. Now he comes in, makes a charge, jumps in the pile. Luke held his ground well, but he got the ball back and was able to really challenge him.
Johnny, the offensive rebounds have been a big story here in the first period.
I mean, you had him taking a real bad shot. Now you've got to make sure you get that rebound.
Well, he took another bad shot.
Yeah, there you go.
MJ with Del Curry on him as Luke comes up high. Michael starts to go. Got him in the air. Off the glass. Nope. Luke tipped it again. Wennington trying to get it. Has it. Put it in.
Nice job of getting back even. Bill Wennington fighting on the boards.
And it's a 5-point Charlotte lead. BJ cuts him off very well. Del Curry with a baseline.
You hate to see him get off that quick, but that's what he does.
Michael with the fadeaway jumper. And a long deuce for Michael Jordan. 29-23. It's going into a scoring affair now, John.
Yep.
Johnson wants to set that high screen, and what he really does, instead of rolling to the basket, he kind of fades out and tries to set this screen for Curry. Bogues. They really want to go to Johnson, and Scotty's making it tough. BJ to help Muggsy. Bogues for a long deuce. And Scotty right there, lost it, trying to get it back, does. BJ in the corner had to go high to get it. Michael with Muggsy on him. Look at this. They want to clear out. Parrish is illegal. Parrish is illegal. Now he gets out. And Muggsy, foul call?
Illegal. Illegal defense. You're right. You call it.
Well, finally they did. Yeah.
Now, Muggsy said, get out. Everybody get out. They did. They don't adjust. Muggsy reaching in here. Now he's going to go for this shot. Looks like he gets fouled here, but Rosa says they already call it. So Zoe Morning leaves as Michael goes up for the shot, but the call was already made. Michael says, good call.
Kenny Gaddison has checked in. Bulls go with the curl. Down low, Luke turns and looks. Bill Wennington baseline jump shot, and Bill's got a couple buckets.
Yes, sir. You better get out to guard him.
He makes it so tough for a center to try and go block shots.
Yep.
Curry. Pops out. Del Curry with a long jumper, and Luke right there. Bulls do a good job with that. They'll be in good shape.
Yes, sir. Now the big centers have been right up there.
Michael on top, wants a three.
Michael has ended up the regular season shooting right at the 50% mark. He loves that short three.
11 for Michael, and Charlotte now leads by just one. Bulls on a 6-0 run as Johnson gets it out to Gaddison. He'll take a 15-footer. Oh. Boy, you love that. Parrish fought for it. Scotty pulled it away. He's got BJ down in the corner. Michael on the opposite side. MJ really wants it.
Yep.
Has it. Here's another three from Michael. And a rebound finally pulled down by Del Curry. All the way down the floor, Michael was calling for the basketball. Gaddison gives it back. Del Curry wants a three now. And the Bulls get lucky. Parrish fouled as he was going up. And we'll see who the foul is called on. Looked like Scotty got him.
Pip's second on this, so Phil comes down. He said, I see Parrish go up here and get inside. He gets it. He and Scotty go in a little bit of a pushing match. Michael goes up, but the Chief gets it. Yep. One on each side, I guess, for the
and now Tony Kukoc gets up. He'll have to come in for Scotty. And boy, Pip has had a good first quarter.
Yeah. Darren Hancock getting ready to come in. The Chief misses the first free throw. That was amazing. He shot.
We'll talk about that in a second. Sports Channel going to give one person 2 tickets to every regular season Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, Sox, and Bears game played in Chicago next year. Over 250 games. You won't have time for much else. Are you fan enough to win? Watch the Sports Channel report for details. Free throw goes in. What were we going to say, John?
Chief was shooting a free throw, and there's 2 guys coming in, 2 guys leaving. They gave him the ball. He missed it. I mean, there was all kinds of entries. Nobody was calm on the court. He made the second one.
Luke posts up with Parrish on him. Longley starts to spin, goes to the basket, lost it. Gaddison with a rebound. Bogues accelerates down the floor, gives it back. Gaddison in the lane, fakes 3 seconds or a walk. Okay, traveling.
39-3. Michael looks over the bench. He says, what do you want a 2 for? And that would mean he'll come down and pump it in right away. Throw it, BJ.
Need a timeout. See the Bulls take a full, and then they want a 20-second timeout, and Phil just rips.
Well, Tony got hammered across the ear. He can hardly hear, but he's going to hear an earful. The left one, you can see how red it is. He had an elbow across there, and there you see him getting up to rub it. I don't think anybody saw him really get cranked, and wasn't thinking about coming back as the outlet man. So those little sidebars that Tony and Phil have sometimes are.
That's the way it goes. Johnny, you and I before the ballgame were talking about how soft the rims seem here, and I guess what you end up looking at the rim. There's a seal on the bottom of the rim. You're going to have to look at this for a second. See the lighter orange on the right side there. Now, as we're going to get a little closer, we believe, Johnny, that they're supposed to be sealed.
Yeah, but that's been opened some way, and you're not supposed to do that unless you have the guy from the company, from the league, and a whole deal. So we'll find out tomorrow if that was what that effect has.
Michael stops, long 3. Wennington will try and track it down in the corner and couldn't do it.
They just wanted to get a 2-in shot, so.
Wanted the 2 for 1, right? 30-28, Charlotte with the lead. About 4.5 seconds difference, shot clock and game clock. MJ 5 of 11 from the field with 11 points, and Steve Kerr gets set to check in. If there's a stoppage in play, they'll want him for offense. Wennington goes over to try and force the action. Del Curry fakes the baseline jumper. He'll take it now. And rebound tapped out. Michael's got it with 3 seconds. Down the floor. Tony, 1 second. Stops. It's a 3.
Hey, yes! Tony! The dagger to Waiters. Back on the good side of Phil. In a hurry.
All right. We played 1 period, and the Bulls come back to take the lead by a point over Charlotte. The 2 teams shot it about the same. Bulls doing a little bit better job from long range 3-point land. And how about the backcourt point for the Bulls? 19-2 over the Hornets.
Well, it's obvious an inside game with their big men, and the Bulls rattling from the outside. And take a look at the spotlight.
Our Sharp UCAM spotlight player, Larry Johnson, with 8 points. And Larry and Scotty posting up here. And he does a nice job of getting this position, John, and waiting for the pass to come to him. Johnson gets it inside. Doesn't go up real strong, but still gets the basket. And that's what's most important to him. As the team from Rocky gets rolling. Johnny, Phil Jackson came with Bill Wennington and Luke Longley. And I think that duo really kind of slowed Charlotte down just a little bit.
Well, it might have told you something when you found out that Dickie Simpkins was not on the playoff roster coming in, that Phil has the faith in Bill Wennington to fill that 5 spot a little bit with Tony and Dick and Corey.
Greg Sutton comes in. Wennington looking for Michael coming across. He's got it out high, lost it, tried to tip it, and Tony Kukoc picks it up. Well, this is where you'd like to see Tony make something happen. 6 on the shot clock. Michael's got to do it. Stops, fades from 18. That's very short. And Robert Parrish with a rebound. Bulls lead it by 1. Gaddison, Mourning, Curry, Sutton, and Parrish. Sutton. Now they go across, set the screen for Alonzo Mourning. Mourning rolls inside. Bill Wennington came over to give help, and Mourning kind of got cut off.
Get ready for the bullet pass, guys.
There it is. Wennington turnaround jumper just wouldn't go in. Luke knocked away and out of bounds. Tyrell Joyner, what happened in the first quarter?
Well, guys, Phil Jackson was very unhappy with the first part of the first quarter, as the way the Bulls were playing, but the way the team ended up in the first quarter, right now only down 1, he was much happier with the way the team ended up. Back to Tom and Johnny.
MJ splits the defenders, lost it. Del Curry will be called for the reaching. Nope, Robert Parrish. Parrish called for the push. Pete Myers will get up off the bench. Well, Tony's still working on that here.
Phil complained about the buzzing sound in here. The Bulls have seemed to play through that, didn't they, Tom, at the beginning? They got the crowd
Took him out.
Yeah,
took the crowd out. Pete Myers comes in as Michael will get a rest.
Now you can't double. You cannot double with Steve Kerr as the shooter here.
Luke. He just dropped that pivot foot just a little bit.
The one thing you do not need when Michael's on the bench to turn the ball over, you must get at least a shot at the ball.
Sutton will bring it up. He has a habit, Johnny, of bringing it up, kind of turn around, and he'll back in a little bit when he gets some pressure out high. Curry looking for Mourning now coming across, has it. Mourning loves to come to the middle. Now fades away, left-handed hook, and he's not as good there. But Robert Parrish again gets the offensive rebound. Wennington went away to help, and Parrish was alone. Sutton moves inside, gives it back. Robert Parrish with the jumper off. Gaddison tapped it out of bounds, and it'll be Bulls ball. (31-30). Nobody scored in about a minute and a half here in the second period. Larry Johnson gets set to check back in.
Get it up now, Pete.
Hornets have missed their last 6 attempts from the field. Tony makes the move, kicks it out to the corner to Pete Myers.
It's jammed in the center. Get something going.
Luke spins, gives it back.
Going.
Tony, baseline jump shot from out there, couldn't buy it. Wennington with a rebound, and he got fouled.
And Zoe or Gaddison, one of the two. Bill with a good job rebounding.
Coming up Sunday night on the Sports Channel Report, Tyrell Joyner will be here in Charlotte for complete post-game coverage from Game 2, including locker room interviews, the latest, Ron Rivera on the Bears draft picks with Coach Dave Wanstead. Sunday night at 10 on the Sports Channel Report, best place for Bulls coverage in the playoffs. We'll take a break.
Sign up for the Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic coming this summer to Chicago's Grant Park. Sponsored in part by the Chicago Tribune, Coca-Cola, Sport Mart, and Salem Sportswear. Call 312-455-4000 for more information.
And welcome back to the Coliseum with the Bulls trailing 31-30. Alonzo Mourning with his second foul on the night. We all know Alonzo, a very inspirational and emotional guy. He's over here joining with the Chicago Bulls, having some lip with a couple of the players. We'll see what that happens later on in the contest. Back over to Tom and Johnny.
Well, the Bulls ought to go right at him now. He's got 2 fouls, and that's just what they do. Luke Longley takes it and throws it right in immediately. Tony Kukoc, Scottie Pippen back in. Bill Wennington sits down. Pete comes over to help out on Sutton. Del Curry and Pete back there on him. Now they've thrown away. Pete Myers, Johnny, came in that possession, changed twice, and really helped out defensively.
Yes, he did. Made Del Curry a passer instead of a shooter, and I like his odds better.
Oh,
but he's looking at the hoop.
We'll take him passing any day. Tony pops out, turns to look for Luke. Tony spins, gets it to Luke. He'll take the fadeaway jumper. That's a little short. And Gaddison gets it out to Sutton now. Sutton with a 3. Short, and Steve Kerr right there down the floor finds Scotty. Luke's running hard now. Gets it to him. Luke got fouled by Kenny Gaddison, and he'll go to the line. Johnny, when a big guy runs the floor, it just seems like good things continue to happen.
Yeah, they haven't scored here. 9:09, and the Hornets haven't scored. The Bulls putting up numbers slowly, but here comes Pip down. He sees Luke coming in, and Gaddison comes behind him and whacks him, makes him shoot 2 free throws.
Here in the second, Bulls are 1 of 5. You mentioned Charlotte hadn't put up a bucket yet. They're 0 for 4. See Luke's numbers against the Hornets. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead now. Curry gets it over to Larry Johnson. And nobody's got Johnson.
He'll want that 3, that long 3.
Kenny Gaddison with a rebound. Just lost the ball. Tony tips it out loose, and finally Greg Sutton will get it. Bulls got to get set on who's got who, and now I think they are. Curry will pop out. They'll want Larry Johnson down low with Scotty on him. Tony over to help. Mourning for a 3.
He knocked the 3 in. I hope he gets real comfortable out there.
So their first score is an Alonzo Mourning 3-pointer.
But their score comes off an offensive rebound.
Tony got fouled, and he'll go to the He'll go to the free throw line. Gaddison picks up the foul, and Hersey Hawkins will check back in. Del Curry will check out.
It's a 4th team foul. The Bulls do not have a team foul.
Same thing as the first quarter, John.
Right. Michael getting a nice little rest here.
And the teams come out to a little.
Maybe the end of that.
Phil heard you.
Phil might have heard me say, what do you mean he's not in the game?
MJ comes in and Pete Myers leaves, and Pete did a nice job for the Bulls.
Yes, he did.
You may not see what he did in the box score, but he made things happen, and Phil Jackson told him the same thing. Sutton will bring it up now. Muggsy Bogues with that bruised back of his knee has been out for a while as Johnson wants to post up, gets it down there.
Morning went to drive on his next play.
Tony almost knocked it away. He walked.
Oh, Lord.
Throws it inside, and Luke comes away with it. I think 3 steps might be in his contract. I don't know because he didn't get called for it.
Did he say may I?
He might have. MJ.
Nobody here. Nobody home.
Johnson over to help. Scotty can hit the 3, but didn't take it. Back to Michael. He's triple teamed, and he walked. Well, see, when he came back, they changed his contract and took that 2 steps out of Michael.
Michael got called for traveling, and that big guy just ran from half court on down. What were they thinking he was doing?
To the turnover situation, about the same. Scotty comes out. Corey Blunt comes in. Hawkins with Michael on him. Morning goes over to set a screen for Larry Johnson, who wants to post up with Corey on him. He'll run right over Corey. Inside, Morning for the slam.
What a great game he's off to here with 15 points.
36-35, Bulls with the lead. Now they've switched. Michael with it on the outside, a long 2 for Michael, and it bounces in. 13 for Michael. Alonzo Mourning has picked up Corey Blunt, and Kenny Gaddison has Luke Longley. That's the defensive switch that they just made last time. Gaddison will go away. Help. Larry Johnson just right there, posts up with Corey on him. Luke to help. 5 on the shot clock and
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Everybody trying to get in there, so we're going to take a timeout here, Tommy.
6:52 left first half, and the Bulls lead the Hornets by 3.
Bulls basketball playoff coverage is brought to you in part by Old Spice High Endurance Deodorant and Alcohol-Free Sensitive Aftershave, and by Channel 5 News, Chicago's best news.
We're back with Scotty Burrell of the Charlotte Hornets. Scotty, obviously very frustrating. The Achilles heel is keeping you out of the playoffs.
It definitely is frustrating. I mean, but now I'm here, roll my team on, hopefully come up with 3 victories in the first series and get a win here.
Obviously, the key seems to be you guys are going inside to the big man to combat the Bulls' big man. Is that the objective?
Yeah, definitely. I think, I think they match up evenly on the outside. So I think down low we have an advantage against them, and that's what we're going to try to do, go down low and get to meet the baskets.
All right, Scotty, thank you very much, and get well soon, okay? All right, back over to Tom and Johnny.
All right, thanks, DJ. Nice job as Michael threw it away. Here comes Muggsy with Hersey Hawkins. Hawkins hangs and puts it in. This is what, I tell you, what they used to do, John, was they like to run. They've become more of a half-court team this year. But when they come out and trap and get things moving, they're still a pretty good ball club. Luke turns and looks and throws it away.
Bulls are getting too knowledge-bound now, it looks a little bit. On their passes, they're not ready. Pip's going to come right back in, and here comes BJ and Will reporting, and Muggsy brings it up slow, and they will go down low to LJ.
Johnson pops out. He'll take the one-on-one move. Long jumper against Corey. Rebound tapped, and Tony sneaks in and pulls it away. 38-37, Bulls with the lead. Steve Kerr stops now and slows it down. Tony posts up. He wanted it down there in the post-up. Backs in, gives it back to Luke for a 16-footer. And he knew that was good. Luke was running away as soon as he let it go.
He's got 15 points out of Alonzo Mourning, but I'll tell you what, our centers have done a good job. They've got 10 points now, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, Wennington and Luke.
Muggsy gives it back. Alonzo Mourning fades out. He'll take a long deuce. Gaddison right there for the rebound, but wait a minute, we got a foul call. John, when you get him out there shooting, you got to block out. You have to stop them.
You got to come up with that ball. That one was around the ring and flew out. Here comes your major substitutions. There's a shot. Underneath. Bulls don't get it. Kenny Gaddison comes in, and what was the foul on Luke, or was it on Corey?
I think it was on Luke. Will Perdue, Alonzo Mourning doing a little fighting now. Out to Larry Johnson. He'll take the three. And Will Perdue right there. Gets it out to MJ. Look down the floor. Wanted Scotty. Gaddison comes up to bother Tony. Inside, Will Perdue with the jump hook. Got to be goaltending. Oh, my. Bounce pass. Hersey Hawkins lays it in.
Boy, they come off the run. Beautifully done. Hawkins was shut out in the first quarter. He's got 2 layups. And Phil working him hard. They thought that was a goaltend.
Who coaches Michael trying to post up. MJ still wants it over there. Tony with 9 on the shot clock gives it back to Scotty. Pip fell down. Loose ball. Charlotte comes up with it. Gaddison ahead to Johnson. Bogues inside. Gaddison for the slam.
They've got the Bulls reeling on their heels, and their offense is just going to sleep. Hornets by 1.
And Phil wants a timeout. 4:07 left in the first half, and the Hornets have taken the lead back over the Bulls.
Bulls, Hawks, Sounds. Sports Channel, what fans want.
Bulls fans, stop by any Chicagoland Venture store and pick up your free Bulls bumper sticker.
Johnny, the team of Ambassador Office Equipment in Cannon would like to present another great teamwork moment. Here, Charlotte gets the steal. Gaddison, not a good ball handler, gets it to Johnson. Back to Muggsy Bogues, looks for the open man. Great teamwork by the Charlotte Hornets as they, just about everybody involved in the play. It pumps this ball club up, and that's what teamwork is all about.
Well, the Bulls got all irate a minute ago on a shot by Will Perdue, who went to the basket and gets the ball blocked, and they thought it was a goaltend on the play. He goes to the middle, puts it up. Only 11 points scored by the Hornets in this quarter with 4:07 and 10 by the Bulls, so both of them have gone back in the mud after 31-30 first quarter.
And look at the offensive rebound. Charlotte 10-3 over the Bulls. Scotty to BJ, who wanted to post up. Gaddison comes over to help. On top, Michael gets it to Tony in the corner. Shot clock at 5, at 4. Down low, Will. Shot clock
doesn't know.
At 1. He takes the jumper off, and the rebound pulled down by Charlotte. Bulls doing a lot of standing offensively now. For Gaddison to the slam.
Well, I'll tell you, they've looked as sharp as they've looked all game, and they've got the Bulls running backwards. The Bulls offense is just flat gone here in the second quarter.
BJ finds Will. Gets it back to the kid. Top of the circle jumper, and that's what the Bulls were missing, was that outside threat. Got to open it back up a little bit, and BJ's done that. 10 points for the kid now as the Hornets lead it by a single digit with 3:15 remaining. Mourning, jumper, may have been partially blocked by Tony. Gets it out. BJ had to wait on it. Now gets it over to Michael.
And a foul, yes, sir. Was Muggsy the last one to get him, or was it Muggsy? Talk about good teamwork. Will got the rebound out. It looked like he pulled the trigger a little bit on the pass. Then BJ's got it. Here, Michael takes it on in, makes the basket, and draws the foul. Here's the over the top for Gaddison. Boom, nice work. Michael, the first time to the line, connects on that. 16 in the game.
2-point Bulls lead now, coming up on 3 minutes left here in the first half as Muggsy has it. Scotty way down low against Larry Johnson. Johnson looking for Alonzo Mourning. Lobs it in there. BJ comes over to help. Larry Johnson takes the three, and Scotty got it.
No shot. No shot. Bristow all over his case. Larry Johnson trying to make the right move. Pip with his third foul. There would have been 3 free throws.
And Judd Bushler will be up off the bench for the Bulls.
Bushy with his first playoff minutes here for the Chicago Bulls.
There's the foul. Now they get a fresh 24 on the shot clock. Talking to Judd before the game. He's really excited about his first playoff minutes. Percy Hawkins goes to the basket, and Michael just took it away. He's one-on-one with Muggsy. Alonzo Mourning goes back to help. Michael backs in, back to BJ for a three. Short, and Muggsy with a rebound, lost it, and finally they'll get it back. 2:25 remains, first half. Bulls lead the Hornets 45-43.
They want Bushy now. He got Bushy down low on Larry, and right away they call it. But the Bulls are not in foul trouble as at this stage. Third team foul, first on Bushler. Talk about a happy camper being in the playoff roster. He certainly is, huh?
He was so excited. Hawkins bounces it down low. Johnson spins on the baseline. Triple team. Hawkins with a leap and leaner got his own rebound, and a foul called inside.
Hit the ball out of there. Hit it. Do something to it. Don't stand there and let him get in. Now Luke's going to come back in here. There's the shot. Hawkins, an outstanding free throw shooter.
So Hawkins with a chance to tie it up. 2 minutes 6 seconds left in the first half. We got Bulls playoff action going on right now. And Sports Channel opens up its scrapbook for a 19-hour marathon of Blackhawks playoff hockey. Starts next Friday night at 10:30. Some of the best moments in Hawks history. The 85 division finals, the 92 winning streak, that thrilling 94 quarterfinals. Sports Channel scrapbook, Blackhawk playoffs, and the only place for complete Blackhawk playoff coverage, that's Sports Channel.
Hershey makes the first one. Out of Chicago high school system. Played down in Peoria. Bradley.
And they'll come out with full court pressure now. We're tied at 45, and you'll hear the 2-minute call here right about now as MJ will bring it across the timeline. Del Curry up off the bench. I'd see them go one more time, and Alonzo Mourning go right at him. Michael stops from 16 and hits again. 18 from Michael, and it's a 2-point Bulls lead. Minute 40 left in the half. Wingate looking for Larry Johnson, who's got Corey Blunt on him. There's the lob for Johnson, and wait a minute, a foul called, and Corey raises his hand. The rest of the Eastern Conference, of course, Sunday, Bulls will be right here again. Then Tuesday, and if necessary, Thursday and Sunday. And of course, you got Tuesday and Thursday back right here on Sports Channel. Robert Parrish wants to check back in as Johnson's free throw is good.
Alonzo Mourning will sit down. He's got a couple of fouls. They don't want to pick up another one here at this stage.
As I said, I'd really like to have seen them run another play or two right at him, just to see how he'd react. Johnson's second. And we're tied again at 47 with a minute and a half remaining. BJ brings it across the timeline. Luke up high, gives it right back. BJ as Parrish shows some help. Now BJ trying to back in. Continues to back. Some help across. And a tough pass from Luke.
Tough interior pass.
Still tied at 47 with a minute 10 left in the half. Wingate finds Del Curry. Larry Johnson gets it down low. Michael comes over to help. Johnson with the fadeaway, and he almost missed everything. Tied at 47 with under a minute remaining. Michael stops, and thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I did.
Foul on David Wingate.
Well, that could be a phantom foul that time. I didn't really see that, but
Michael just looks over at him and kind of rolled his eyes.
He might have got him. He might have got him before the shot.
Right.
We were looking at the shot, but it's a two-shot foul anyway. So
this year, of course, it's been talked about a lot on the road. MJ shooting very well, about 55% at home. Just 21 points and 40% from the three-point range. Pretty good long distance. 8 of 15 tonight. 19 points now for Michael to make it 20 points for Michael. As the Bulls lead at 49-47. Steve Kerr gets up off the bench. Bogues finds Del Curry with Bushler on him. Got Judd in the air and hits it. Johnny, you got to respect that from him because he can go up in a heartbeat.
But you're not going to block his shot. You keep your hand up and get in front. Don't be leaping off your feet. Just stay down in front of him if you can.
Michael stops, rises, and hits again.
Oh, man, 22, and that time it looked a little flatter, that shot, but he loves it straight on the basket. They wanted a 2-for-1, and they should get it here.
About 4.5 seconds difference. Bogues with his shot clock in the lower left-hand corner. Johnson out high as Corey comes over to force the action a little bit. Now he's got to go back down and guard Larry Johnson. Shot clock at 3, at 2, at 1. Johnson throws it up at the buzzer. Luke looking for the open man. It's Michael. He's got to let fly from there. Net short. Well, Reds, we have played one half of basketball here at the Hive in Charlotte. And the Chicago Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets in Game 1 of our NBA playoff series. 51-49. Now let's go back to the studio. Once again, here's Steve Cashel.